All right, I just wanted to record my thought process and what was going on while I'm viewing this chart for EA. Right now, I have my markings for everything. I have my trend line here as well as a trend line here. I also have on my RSI right down here at the bottom, I have my same trend line, bottom trend line that I do on my chart. Now, right now, what I have gathered is once this trend line, this said trend line one, turn colors of it, make it a different color. Once this, well, we're going to leave it white. Once the white trend line is broken, I am looking for a buy. Once this trend line is broken. Also, my buy zone is here that I have marked up from previous price action, so on and so forth. So my first buy entry will be at this break of this trend line. Then my second buy entry will be at the break and close of this buy zone. Now, the only thing that is conflicting me, I do have, even though I have my RSI and have it in confluence to change of direction, the thing that's conflicting me with a break actually being the buy entry is I still have a lot of room here to draw down to. So I have a lot of sell opportunity here. This yellow trend line right here at the bottom, not this yellow one, this orange one here, this trend line is from the daily time frame. This is a strong trend line, so break of that trend line would be a solid sell entry. And because of this, break and retest of this trend line, because break of the trend line could be just as well as a turnaround. But the way everything is setting up, my RSI is staying at my oversold area. It's right at the oversold entry area. For a buy, this is where you would usually take your buy entries right here when it hits here. I'm looking for it to break this trend line right here, this yellow trend line, and come on down to the orange before it even taking that first buy entry. I don't expect it to break this trend line just yet. If it does, I expect it to come right back down, but at least to this orange trend line. This yellow trend line should break, and this orange trend line should be tested. It should break on up past the white trend line, break it for my buy entry as well as for my second buy entry onto my take profits. That's my mindset on it because I have multiple confluences. My other multiple confluences are the order of my moving averages. I have my 250 and my 10, so that's confluence for still a push down. But we are having some slow pull back. As you can see, the 10s are starting to slow down and it's starting to curve to be more in a consolidating direction, more straight back and forth versus a up and down motion. That is more confluence to a slowdown as well. So I'm expecting by the time we get to the bottom to this orange trend line, the 10 and the 50 would have been they will meet. They would have come together by then. And the 10 should be crossing my 50 on up to my 200, crossing it as well, bringing it on up to this top daily respected trend line as well. So my mindset is to catch my pips on down, watch for the get out, catch my reversal for my pips up. So I may actually get 3 entries, one from the reversal of the trend line, one from the break of this trend line, and one from the break and close of this zone. So those would be my 3 entries, and I'm going to take them on up, as well as my one short entry that I'm going to take down. Looking to catch about 100 pips down, and looking to catch at least 200 to 300 pips up, and pushing it would be 400, but that's being greedy, so we're going to say 300 pips up, 333 pips up. We'll leave it at that. So that's what I'm gonna go for on my push up. and that is my mindset and how I'm watching this chart. Just wanted to give a snippet of my psychology with it. I am going to make sure that each trade has my proper risk to reward ratio, and by me entering here looking to reward this much, my risk, I'm not going to risk no more than this little small area here. But again, that is my mindset, and we're going to see how this turns out.